afternoon. Welcome to Stitches Costa Rica. I'm Karinna and this is FLOSSTUBE number 5. Today is Sunday the 23rd, like evening, night. Thank you so much. If you are a return person to my channel, thank you so much to support me. And if you are new and you like what you see in this channel, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. This is primarily a cross stitch channel. It's a crafty channel, but primarily cross stitch. Okay, I was out, disappeared, on leave for 2 weeks, and I really wanted to make videos, but I had 2 very busy weeks, job related. I work from home and I had been these 2 weeks non-stop working from Monday to Sunday, and I didn't have chance to make the videos. Of course, don't get me wrong, I had been stitching, maybe not everything I would like to, not all the time that I wanted to dedicate it, but I definitely stitch. It's part of my sanity, stitch within, between a job periods. Sometimes I said, okay, stop, Karinna, stitch a little bit and then return, because really clears my mind. It was Mother's Day in US. I sent through Instagram and through YouTube some congrats. I'm sorry if I didn't send a congrat to you, because I'm subscribed to different channels and different other stitchers in Instagram. And you know what the problem is, I sometimes remember, I was checking maybe a post from a friend and I remember, and then I said, okay, happy Mother's Day. But sometimes I'm checking a post and I don't remember, because here in Costa Rica, Mother's Day is in August. Mother's Day here is August 15th. It's a national holiday and doesn't match with May for Mother's Day. Then, sometimes I can place my idea on Mother's Day in May, and other times not. Here is August and it's a big holiday. Then we'll see. I wanted to say thank you to Liz Matthews, and if you are not subscribed to her channel, I will put her link down below. She has a channel that is called Hello from Liz Matthews. She's great. She's a designer, and I won my first giveaway. My first giveaway since I don't know how many giveaways I participate, how many comments and ideas and answer and questions, all all the things that you put, and that's the first time I win something. Then she offered the pattern in hard copy or in PDF. In my case, I requested PDF. Placing the pattern there. Look at how cute. It's called Butterfly Cloche, and I think it's smooth. I don't know, you guys know I just finished a butterfly, but that butterfly I did and this one are different. This one is like the tones are more discreet. This is like a romantic, I don't know, it's a smooth design. I really like it. And originally it was designed by Liz to use linen. I only use Ada so far. I don't know if I wanted to jump to linen with this pattern from Liz, or I will stitch it in Ada. I didn't decide yet. Let you know later. But I'm so happy, so glad. Thank you, Liz, for my gift. Now, what else? Have a bunch of stuff. Okay, I finished my fall decoration, my April Christmas decoration of the sun I always forget. I will put it below 12 in 21 ornament sal, that one. I finished the April one. This is the original pattern that I bought in Etsy. Then I made January, February, March, April, but this April is a yellow one in my case. I use a lot of old colors from my stash. It's a mix of DMC and original floss from Dimensions. Don't ask me the numbers because there are a bunch of extra floss that some of them don't even have the number. Some of them have number, but they match colors, and then I use 1, 2, 3 bobbins and I finish it up. And actually, when every time I finish a bobbin, I say, yes, I finished another bobbin. I free another bobbin. Then let me show you. Okay, here is. This is the April one. Oh, and I love it. I think it's so cute in yellow, you know? So cute in yellow. And let me show you the 4 together. My plan is to do decorations for the refrigerator, but have to wait. I still need some stuff. Here are the 4 ones. They're so cute. So cute. And I have to say, those small things took me a time. What I did with, you know, guys, I don't know what I did with my stitching journal. Small stitching journal I have. I don't have nothing too complicated. I found that, I'm sorry, it's because I just did the Spanish video and I mixed it with the kids. Okay, those jars, the January one took me 31 hours. The second one was the fastest, 29.5 hours, and the other two, funny, both 36.5 hours. Of course, see, the thing is, I don't have too much time to stitch. Then when you are doing small things and you stop stitching and you return later, you have to, like, your brain has to adjust again and see, okay, where I was, which color I was using. When you are for a long time stitching, then your brain moves quickly in the design. But those small things had a lot of details. I love it. Actually, this the tag of the yellow one that has holiday wishes to you, I enjoy it a lot. Holiday wishes to you. And I don't know if it's possible for you to see. I put the sign in red, but the star is a mix of red and gold. I don't know if it's possible to see it there. Okay, but this is done. FO, not FFO yet. Now, I started the ornament for May. And I'm putting there the pattern because I didn't print it yet. I am checking actually directly from the computer, which I don't like too much. I didn't jump to that digital pattern, but I didn't have chance to print it. Then I'm going directly from the computer, but I'm doing this Baubles. It's called Christmas Baubles. It's a pattern I bought in Etsy, and I'm doing in a total, let's say, it's Christmas colors, but I love the purple. As you can see, I love purple, but those bubbles, I don't want them in purple. And I wanted more traditional Christmas colors. Then I'm using the red Ada I bought in Aliexpress. Now, this is a huge piece of Ada, and it's kind of difficult to stitch like that, and I am not planning to let and keep working in this big piece. The only thing I wanted to do the first bowl. And after I confirm the amount of fabric around the bowl, then I will cut all the squares to work with them separately. Because I don't know yet how I will finish these bubbles, but I am sure I will not finish like in a picture. It will not be the original idea of the design. Then here is my start for May. I'm using the white, regular DMZ white, and this is a kind of gold. This is actually, let me tell you, let me see if I have the number on hand. I don't know if I have it on hand or not. No, I don't have it on hand. It's part of my old stash. And my idea is to combine white with blue, white with green, and and make like funny traditional Christmas bowls. This area is a little stiff, and because it's too much, it's difficult to handle. But I will suffer from only in one bowl. As soon as I finish one bowl, then I will make the squares, and I will cut. Now, those are 8 bowls. If I make one per month, this is the May one, which is, I started late because of the job. If I make one per month, that means I have enough ornaments for the entire year. But I will try to make 2 bowls per month. Or let's say like put a little bit of speed on my ornaments, because I want to do some other ornaments, not only the bowls. Get myself complicated, I know, but we'll see how we go. But then I start my May ornament, jumping from the jars to the bowls. Now we go with new stars from Maynia. I start, I think, like 7 things. Hold on. 1, 2, and I just said it in the Spanish video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. And I have like 2 or 3 more hands on my hands right now that I want to start in May. And I have 3 more that I show the past video. There are 2 forests and 1 a scene of animals in the garden. Those 3 I will be starting them, but I think I will have to wait to June, because for those 3 I am missing the fabric, and I got it, I bought it, but I didn't arrive yet. And in my original calculation, I thought it would be here on May, but the real thing is I add some other stuff I bought in order to put it together, then it delays the order, unfortunately. Let me move my stars. Okay, then the thing is, I don't care if it arrives late. If it arrives on time for May, we'll do it on May. If it arrives in June, I will start in June, because definitely I am set up that I will start them. Then now, let me take a little bit of tea. This is not peppermint tea. This is spearmint tea. Not peppermint, spearmint tea. Today, well, it's night now, but it was a gray day. It has been raining a lot, but not heavy rain, pouring rain. But it's not cold. If you go outside, it's a little fresh, but inside my house, it's still warm. In Costa Rica, regular winter time normally has very hot, sunny mornings, and we have showers after midday. but today it started gray since the morning. Gray, not cold. That means behind the clouds is the sun. Then no matter it's a great day, the morning was a little hot. Okay, let's go with my stars for Maynia. Okay, remember my first star is Poppy Pear, this small little nice thing. And this is where I am. I think it's beautiful. I really like the combination of colors. And really, honestly, it's a pattern that it stitches really fast. It's only that I didn't have the chance these 2 weeks that I wanted, but it goes fast. This is nice. This is my first start. My second start is this other dimensions pattern, Magnific 7. That's so funny. I love those dogs. And this is where I am. Here it is. See, I started right in the center, in the middle of everything, in order to calculate correctly, because I made a mess the other day, another one, and I don't want to do it. This is the head, part of the head, and let me put it differently. Hold on, let's see. Part of the head and the hat of the dog in the center. It's a fun project. This one is a fun project. And see, the colors are fine because this is the way of the kit, but they are earthy colors, and sometimes they don't. I like the total of the colors in the pattern, but it's the colors are similar to a stitch. Sometimes it complicates my idea. Okay. Also, I start the paint tree. This paint tree that I have, like, I don't know, like 12 years, wanted to start. This is the magazine, Labores de Ana, that I showed you before. Let me show you again the pattern, the sign, not the pattern. This is a paint tree with dishes and jars and this kind of stuff. I love it. The colors are amazing. That like blue purple from the back, really, I love it. Okay, now work. This one has its complication. Normally I stitch all over the place in my house. I stitch in my office, in the living room, in the TV room, in my bed a lot, in the car, wherever I am. This one has to be only in my home, and I have to set up really nice because see, I'm gonna show you, then you can catch my idea. It is the pattern, but nobody could do anything with this showing and doing. See, this is the pattern and comes in a huge stuff, you see, but it's on the back of the pattern from the Snowy Town that I did. Then when I did this Snowy Time, why I'm saying time? When I did the Snowy Town, I was starting to cross stitch, and I didn't realize I was touching a lot the pages. Then right now, if I open these pages, they try to break on the middle. Then I put a scotch, and it's okay, but it could not be handled too much. Then I make copies, and the thing is, they are not by page, they are this huge pattern. Then I make copies, and like that, and I put plastic, then I can handle them a lot. But because the original is old, sometimes it's not very clear. Then sometimes I'm watching the pattern and I am like, okay. See, like I can see the main idea, but I don't distinguish too much the symbol for what kind of color I have to use. Then what I do is I open the big pattern you saw and I put it on the table. I leave it there. I don't touch it all the time. I let it there open. Then I go and sit down. I start stitching with this. And then if I have a doubt, I return to the pattern. And I didn't do too much yet, but this first time I did, I definitely have to use that system. Probably when I go and I advance with my stitching, it won't be hard because you see, you guys, you know that when you have some time stitching on a specific piece, your brain start to remember this color or this symbol is equal to this color. Then you don't have to see the pattern all the time. Then maybe later on I won't have to have that complication. But right now that I am starting, this center that I start took me a while and got me complicated on that. See, this is what I have. This is the jar. This is the lid of the jar. And the colors are beautiful. And this is a nice piece. But to start, it's complicating me a little bit, the stitching. Now, other thing that I start is a Christmas pattern. I am putting a photo there. This is a photo from Etsy. This is a Cuore Batticoure. It's called Christmas in Quilt, and I am in love with it. See how delicate the idea is. I love it. And if you check Cuore Batticoure, they are Italian designs. If you see the entire collection, I love it. I wanted to do everything. Of course, impossible. But I wanted to do everything. I'm doing this in Ada 14. Kind of beige. Looks like let me show you. This is the start in the center. Okay, and you see I like this. It's like it looks like rustic. Okay, these are DMC, all the color code, and this is my star for Christmas in Quilt, Cuore Batticoure. Look for those patterns. Check that patterns. When I discovered Cuore Batticoure, I said like, oh my God, I want all of them. Okay, now my next start, it's different. I have a subscription. No, it's not a subscription. Yeah, well, I visit a page in a Spanish page. It's called Punto y Arte. And I subscribe to the newsletter. And 2 weeks ago in the newsletter, they have a freebie from a designer, Alexandra Luca. You can see her patterns under Luca-S. And she sent a freebie in the newsletter. Is a rose. You can see there, I'm putting the rose. And you know, there are so many roses as cross stitch patterns, a lot. But sometimes, no matter you had been looking the same theme or the same kind of design for a long time, there is a moment in which that regular pattern makes you a click and you said you want to do it. And this is what happened with this rose from Luca-S. I love it. And I change it. As you can see in the pattern, it was originally designed to be stitched in white Ada, and all the tones of the shades are pink or reds. There are different shades of pink and red. and I change it to blue Aida and blue colors. And I'm using a mix of new floss and also old floss I have. This is where I am. See, I'm trying to put it right over there in order for you to catch the differences of the blues. I love it. I have a friend that says, "Hey, why blues? On a blue on a blue background, use yellows and oranges." But my mom loves blue roses, and I think that's a good choice. Okay, now I have listed the colors for you. I will include it down below. I'm using, those are DMC mostly, probably also Dimensions, but you know, Dimensions has DMC numbers too. Then I'm using this, like the turquoise. It's not a turquoise, yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know, it's a very dark light blue or turquoise, yeah, turquoise. Is a 6996. Then we have here, this one is a 334. This other one, darker after the 6996, is a 38042. And then we have also the light one is a 3840. And these, the really strong, like blue purple, is 796, and I'm using white too. Then I will list below the numbers in case you want to try and make a blue rose, which I think is amazing. I didn't decide yet on the greens. I have a bunch of different bobbins and flosses in green. See, when I finish the part of the rose itself, the flower, then I will decide on the greens and I will let you know. Now, see, the shades, you can decide whatever you want. You can start putting like the darker colors from this in the center of the rose, and then going out of the petals with lighter colors, or use the light colors on the center and going to darker colors out of the petals. It's totally up to you, okay? What I like is the combination of colors, but you can use them as you want it, okay? This is nice. And it's, of course, this piece is big. I am not cutting this piece right now, but of course not. It's the okay, I think the rose is like probably like this here, and I will have the rest of the fabric to do other things. Now, the other start I did is the Star Wars Luke and Princess Leia. Okay, now Luke and Princess Leia will be for a collection for my daughter of, she bought 2 kits and I just bought something extra. Let me show you. Okay, first of all, let me put, because this is black Aida, and black Aida with the light here, if I don't put a white thing like something like in the back, the light will pass and it won't show correctly. Okay. Oh, to the other side. That's perfect. Okay. This is Luke and Princess Leia. This is the big one. And this is the part I start in the center with the blue. Okay, there's not too much to see here, but I started. Now, the other piece that I already start some time ago is Look and Darth Vader. And I made a mistake on this piece. And I was worried when I realized my mistake. But now I'm not worried because, okay, my original worry was, you'll see in a moment, let me fix this. My original worry was that I moved to one side, then it won't be centered, and in order to center the piece, I will have to lose a little bit of fabric, then it will. But when I checked the instructions and I opened the fabric of the second one, I realized the second one was since the beginning different. You know, since the beginning both kids had a different side. Then if they have a different size from the beginning, there's not to worry. This one will end a little less wider. What would be the idea in English? Let me see. It will be narrow than the original idea, but it will be okay. Okay, this is Look and Darth Vader. It's a different shade of colors. This is a lot of my colors, like purple, pinks, dark pinks, fuchsias, and all of that. I have all the Star Wars sign done and a big piece of the scene and the fight of Luke and Darth Vader. And see, here is the problem. See, I'm completely like moved to that side. Then this, I will have to probably lose like that. Then it would be a narrow picture. But I am not getting too worried about it because the other one is bigger and the other one I just bought is different too. Now, the one that I just bought, I'm putting a picture there. That's Yoda. Look at how cool it is. It will be a perfect combination, you know, these two plus that Yoda, and I expect to find other pieces later because my daughter and I, we are fans of Star Wars, and my daughter is really extremely, like, she just passed on my category of fan. Now she's like a bigger fan than me. And that piece of Yoda, give me 1 sec. Okay, I don't know. That this pattern of Yoda, I bought it in eBay. I will list below the link. Now, I check around where the art was coming from because I don't like to buy copies of art from other cross-stitcher designers, okay? But I check all over the place. I put the image in Google and I look all over the place, and this is not a cross-stitch pattern in any other place. Looks like it's some kind of art, maybe, I don't know. The only place where I found the same Yoda is in an Instagram page of a guy that publishes a lot of different pieces of art related with Star Wars. Tons and tons and tons and tons. And he puts from all over the place. And when I check, he puts there that when he knows who is the creator of the piece, then he gives them credit. Okay, I don't know. That this pattern of Yoda, I bought it in eBay. I will list below the link. Now, I check around where the art was coming from because I don't like to buy copies of art from other cross-stitcher designers, okay? But I check all over the place. I put the image in Google and I look all over the place, and this is not a cross-stitch pattern in any other place. Looks like it's some kind of art, maybe, I don't know. The only place where I found the same Yoda is in an Instagram page of a guy that publishes a lot of different pieces of art related with Star Wars. Tons and tons and tons and tons. And he puts from all over the place. And when I check, he puts there that when he knows who is the creator of the piece, then he gives them credit. And definitely I decide I will jump and I will buy, because it will be incredible. And I don't know when I will start it. I don't have the fabric yet. I have to check as soon as I receive the PDF. I just bought it. I had it in my tray of eBay for some days, and I bought it today, and I bought a PDF, and then I'm waiting the system to process the payment, and then they have to send me the PDF. I am waiting the PDF in order to check how many colors are involved, because it looks for me a big piece and it's full coverage, or that's what it looks. Then I will let you know later what is the surprise when I receive the pattern by PDF. Okay, besides those starts, I want to show you a whip. And because this is one whip that when I take it, stitches really quick. I am talking about the cute girl, the girl with the 4 scenes, like 1 per each season. This is a gift for my niece. And here we go. I make a good advance on the spring girl. Summer is done, except the back stitch that I will do at the end. And this is the spring girl. I made a lot. Well, I finished the entire head and a lot of the dress, and then this like field of flowers on the back. Almost done, not completely. But it's going gorgeous. I think it's very nice. And as I'm telling you, this is fast to stitch. One thing that I didn't mention before, and I just remember, is I want to say thank you to my friend Janet, because see, I don't have a sewing machine right now, because I grew with a mother that has like 1, 2, 3 sewing machines. I never bought one. And in the past years, because of time, family, business, or whatever, I never buy the sewing machine. And now I decided, I already decided that I am going to buy one, and I wanted to do it this year, but I had been so busy and I didn't put my focus on it yet. Then you see, when I have some fabric, I put masking tape around in order for the fabric not to move or have problems. But I don't like how the masking tape shows on dark fabric. It's still being practical, okay? As stitching, talking, it's okay. But visually, I don't like it. Visually, the beige masking tape around my dark fabric really hits me on my eyes, and I cannot do it. Then I asked my friend, and she was so kind to put the overlock all around. See? All around my pieces. Then the 2 pieces of black Ada that I show you, plus the blue of the the blue of the big piece of blue Ada that is for my rose and anything else I want to do. Janet made me the big favor to put the overlock. Thanks, Janet. And what else? Well, I think that's it. It was a lot to show you today. Thank you if you stick to me or stick with me to the end. Thank you so much. If you are new, please subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next weekend with the other starts for Maynia, and see how much I can advance with all of these projects. Okay? Have a very lovely week. God bless you. Bye-bye.